Good morning. I am Penny Nelson, and it's time for prayer. And actually, we're going to the room of deferred decision. And this is my living room. Some of my pictures, some of my prayer requests. But we'll go ahead and go to the room of deferred decisions. And I'm doing this is part of the victory that I have. I'm going to take it to the van. I don't have a van anymore. I have a white cloud. This is the room of deferred decision. It has been not so lovingly referred to as the pit or the soon-to-be studio, but it is the room of deferred decision. And I have been deciding today. That's where we're going to be sitting, and that is where we're going to do prayer today. And actually, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and I was just sitting down, having an anxiety attack, and I decided, oh yeah, it's Wednesday. I need to do my video. I want to obey God. I want to do my video. So we'll start with this. I'm going to try to keep this to, there's the note. Tell the story of freedom from smoking pot and sugar, but we're not going to do that today. This is what prayer is. And we're praying, we're talking to Jesus, Master. He's my God, He's Creator. Find a quiet, secluded place so you won't be tempted to roleplay. Take off the mask. We could do that together. I'm going to take off it's off. I'm feeling rather vulnerable and exposed. We're going to have some prayer together. So what you'll need is some alone time. Did I achieve the worst possible angle? I'm not ready. Not ready, but I'm going to do it anyways. I have this, what is Bluetooth, that's what it's called, on. We're trying I think it gives you pretty good volume, and I'm already loud already. So this is my spare bedroom. And I am just going to show you. We'll start with this. Did I ever tell you I make amateur videos? Okay, learn to pray with Mumsy. Goal, you learn to pray for 5 minutes. So we can do that. We're going to have a devotion, we're going to read scripture, and we're going to give you a chance to practice praying. All of us have needs. We have physical needs, spiritual needs, and emotional needs, and they are very tangled. So today I thought I'd share about it. It is February. It's the middle of February, and it's I don't want to make excuses for it, but I have a physical body and an emotional self. So it's a little bit of I'm fighting, I'm struggling, it's hard, I'm a little down. I don't want to admit it. I don't even want to say it, but I'm going to share it with you, and let me show you dealing with deferred decisions and trying to clean up this room 15 minutes a day. My goal is to have this room organized by the 28th of February. I've put this room off since my dad died in 2013. I put it off. So let me show you some of the stuff I'm dealing with, which causes an emotional response. I put my hand on things and the memory of it is like, ow! Ow! So I had a huge pile of pictures. And here is, okay, this is the one that was on my wall. That's the only picture of Jackson and Javon's dad that I have. And I am praying for him and I forgive him. So all of those things are emotionally charged, and I'm going to take those pictures out and put them in this binder that I have so cleverly and sloppily labeled binder for cards and personal things I can't throw away. And that's going to take up a lot less space than the huge, well, this was a mound over there. It was a huge mound of stuff. And it might look like I still have a huge mound of stuff there, but it's actually a much smaller mound. And I have made great progress. I have made great progress. And I'm actually going to be pleased and happy with myself for the great progress that I have made. But these pictures that you see in front of you is what I've been going over today. Yeah, and we've got shadows. This is from 1999. That is Richard on the left, his sister Leslie, his mother, his sister Tracy, my niece Paige, and that is me in 1999. And this was all in a special frame. Of course, I couldn't get rid of the frame. I got rid of everything else. It's a big frame. I can't give it away. I'm not going to. If I could or I couldn't. And so in that frame was all of my favorite pictures from 1999. So there's my mother and I in my mother's name is Susan. And Richard and I made it a priority, even at that time, to have family and have a culture with our family. Josiah was not born yet. He came in 2002. So apparently they're all matchy-matchy in this picture. So they're all wearing overalls, and that is at Chuck E. Cheese. And that, I did not have custody of my daughter Sage. Her dad had custody of her, and I only had her every other weekend, which is a sad, long story, but this is when we went camping. They were all looking at a snake. So we were having a grand adventure, and we went camping. And we probably missed church that weekend. I don't know. I doubt it. Surely we didn't. I don't know. But we did take some ostracism because of where we chose to be. This is Sage. She was about 12. And she was making cookies. I used to collect baskets. Look, that very basket is still in this room. I don't know what to do with it. I gave away all the baskets because all I was collecting was dust in my kitchen. That's what in my kitchen, there's my basket collection. Here is Mariah in first grade. Here is Tabitha. Now this picture was taken by, I see it's hard, that's what, pain attached to it. This picture was taken by a friend and given to us. But so many, and here is Rochelle making her birthday cake. So I wonder how old she was in 19. Maybe she was 3. So I'm going through all these memories and putting them in here, and dealing with these memories is hard, but we're not reading the Bible or praying. So I was sitting in this chair and I was just going to pray and breathe. So let me show you the rest of the room in case you're Jada and you want to see this mess. I have made so much progress. I am proud of the progress I've made, and I believe I will achieve my goal. So the problem I have is I touch the thing, like this is all my great Grammy Carol's wedding stuff, which, why do I have that? And where am I going to put it? Okay, but one thing at a time. I get overwhelmed pretty quickly. So let's read some of the word. See if we can get you down in there. Do you have any deferred decisions? Anything you've been putting off? When do you plan on dealing with it? Do you plan on dealing with it? Oh, look at this is my box. My granddaughter, Brooke. Her dad doesn't want me to visit right now. Okay, today is the 12th. That's an even day. So we've got odd or even. Ow, ow, ow. Right? No, it's odd. Oh, Lord, it's all right. We are in Ezekiel. I'm just going to read some of this. I'll just read the wrong day. I'll just do it all wrong. In Jesus' name, I'm just going to read. I don't even know if you're in the frame. Oh, and I have been. Okay. All right. Ezekiel. Mercy. Oh, I'm going to fuss. Chapter 20. About his people. Us. Me. They did not follow my decrees, but rejected my laws, by which the person who obeys them will live. And they utterly desecrated my Sabbaths. They are not minding. So I said I would pour out my wrath on them and destroy them in the wilderness. Consequences. Consequences. But for the sake of my name, I did what would keep it from being profaned in the eyes of the nations in whose sight I had brought them out. So there's other people to be considered, Lord. Thank God. Also, with my uplifted hand, I swore to them in the wilderness that I would not bring them into the land I had given them, a land flowing with milk and honey, the most beautiful of all lands, because they rejected my laws and did not follow my decrees and desecrated my Sabbaths. So if you're just learning how to pray, this is an advanced course for the people of God who have fallen away. So first of all, I recommend that you surrender your heart to Jesus. And if you have done that, then here's our opportunity to do it again. So this is what happened. This is what always happens. The people fall away from God and then they come back. They fall away, they get consequences, they cry out in pain, they come back. So here's the problem is our hearts. Our hearts. How in the world are we ever... Well, we can't. That's the problem. Only God can give us a new heart. Okay, so... For their hearts were devoted to their idols. Oh, here's a closet behind me. And with sugar, that's what it says. Tell about, like, God delivered me from the idol of sugar. But I come to find out there's other idols in the closet I still need to deal with. And I am dealing with them. I'm going to yank them right out of there. I'm going to smash them with the vigor. And I don't know how I'm going to figure out how to live. And that is the problem, isn't it? Our hearts demonstrate that it loves other things. I don't want my heart going astray. I don't want my heart devoting itself to other things. I want to figure out how to live in freedom. And I want that for my children. Yet I looked on them with pity and did not destroy them or put an end to them in the wilderness. I said to their children in the wilderness, do not follow the statutes of your parents or keep their laws or defile yourself with their idols. That's what is it? Legacy? Inheritance? That's what I want to leave to my children and my grandchildren. This is how you do it. This is what you do. I am the Lord your God. Follow my decrees and be careful to keep my laws. Keep my Sabbath holy that they may be a sign between us. Then you will know that I am the Lord your God. I'm sure it is time for us to pray. Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any idols? Do you have any idols, things that your heart is devoted to and you want to confess it? You want to... That's what food is mine. I get so aggravated. Oh, God, I confess it. Oh, God, I don't want my heart to be devoted to anything but you. All right, let's set a timer for 3 minutes and pray. 3 minutes. It's all right. 3 minutes is better than nothing. 3 minutes is 3 minutes. So we're going to pray together. I'm going to pray for you. You can pray for what you want. Then I'll turn the video off and post it, and it counts as obedience. I do have to start the timer, though. Hey, thank you for being here. So I bet it's loud. You could turn it down. I don't have to worry. All right, thank you, Lord. I can pray. I can. Me. No. You. Meet me. Thank you, Lord, for your presence. It's a great day. It's your day. Thank you. My tissue. I pray for the listener. I pray. is man that you are mindful of us. Thank you. Thank you. I can obey you. Children have always. We don't get it. We don't understand. We're still mercy, mercy, mercy. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you for your mercy.